In this video, we are going to explain about a project titled Tourist Review Analysis using ML and NLP. And the digital era, the significance of online review in shaping the traveler's decision for the trip planning cannot be overstated. In our groundbreaking project, we venture into an exciting journey to harness the potential of machine learning and natural language processing technique for extracting the meaningful insight from the tourist review. Through the integration of the advanced algorithm and the comprehensive data set comprising the traveler feedback, our primary aim is to create a robust and precise system capable of analyzing and categorizing the sentiment expressed in these reviews. The focal point of our analysis is to identify both the positive and the negative aspects of the diverse tourist destinations, accommodations, and attractions. By embarking on this innovative quest, our ultimate goal is to empower the travelers and the industry stakeholders with invaluable information, thereby enabling the more informed travel decisions and elevating the overall tourist experience to the new heights. And our project's primary focus is to leverage the cutting edge of long short-term memory and the recurrent neural network algorithm for comprehensive and the precise analysis of the sequential data. Specifically, we seek to harness the unique strength of LSTM and RNN in handling the time series information and capturing the temporal dependencies present in the data. By employing these advanced algorithms, our ultimate objective is to create robust predictive model capable of accurately forecasting the trend, patterns, and events within the sequential dataset. The seamless integration of the LSTM and RNN into our project will pave the way for enhanced application in NLP tasks. As a result, our project aims to significantly improve the decision-making process, facilitate more efficient and reliable data analysis across a wide range of domains. These are basic requirements that are needed to build this project on. Software requirements. Python IDEL with version of 3.7 or Anaconda with version of 3.7 or Jupyter Notebook. And the hardware requirements are operating system as Windows, processor of minimum Intel i3 and above, RAM of minimum 4 GB, hard disk of minimum 250 GB. And to know about the flow of the project, these are the steps we need to discuss. The first one is importing the libraries. And these essential Python libraries such as NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, and sklearn are imported. These libraries are crucial for the data manipulation, visualization, and implementing of machine learning algorithm. And the second one is importing the dataset. The dataset containing the tourist review from the various sources is imported. This dataset serves as a foundation for training and evaluating the model. And third one is data visualization. Data visualization techniques like bar plot, word cloud, and sentiment distribution chart are applied to gain the insight into the overall sentiment and the theme in the review. And the fourth step is test pre-processing. The test data in the review undergoes the pre-processing step like tokenization, removing the stop words, and converting the test to a numerical representation. This prepares the data for analysis by the machine learning model. And the next step is VEDA score. VEDA means of valence away dictionary and sentiment reasoner is employed for the sentiment analysis. VEDA provides a sentiment polarity score for each review, quantifying the positive or negative sentiment expressed in the test. And the next step is building the model. Here, the two machine learning models are built. The first one is LSTM. It stands for long short-term memory. In this project, LSTM stands as a pivotal algorithm for the sentiment analysis. LSTM is a specialized type of designed to address the vanishing gradient problem, which commonly occurs in traditional RNN when dealing with long sequence. Its unique architecture allows it to effectively capture the long-term dependencies and contest information from the sequential data, making it ideal for analyzing the context and sentiment dynamic in the tourist review. By incorporating the LSTM into the project, the model becomes proficient in identifying the sentiment pattern and understanding the overall sentiment expressed in the review, ultimately contributing to the accurate classification of positive and negative sentiment in the tourist feedback. LSTM plays a crucial role in providing the deeper insight and enhancing the project's overall performance in the sentiment analysis. And the second one is RNN. It stands for Recurrent Neural Network. It specializes for processing the sequential data, making them well suited for analyzing the time series information in the context of tourist review. RNN utilizes the feedback connection, enabling the network to maintain a memory of past input, which is particularly valuable for the capturing the temporal dependencies within the review. By integrating the RNN into the project, the model gains the ability to identify the pattern and trend over the time, thereby allowing it to discern the dynamic nature of sentiment expressed in the tourist review. The combination of LSTM and RNN ensures a robust and comprehensive approach to the sentiment analysis, enabling the project to provide the accurate and the valuable insight into the sentiment pattern of the tourist feedback. And the next step is training the model. The models are trained on the pre-processed reviews to learn from the data and identify the sentiment pattern effectively. And the next step is user input. To make the analysis interactive, a user-friendly interface is developed using the Flask framework. Users can input their reviews for the sentiment analysis. And the next step is the given input is pre-processed for prediction. The user input is pre-processed in the same manner as of the training data, ensuring the model receives the consistent and the meaningful input for the prediction. And the next step is trained model is used for prediction. The trained model are utilized to predict the sentiment score from the user input, providing the real-time sentiment analysis. And the last one is final outcome is displayed. The final outcome is whether the positive or negative is displayed to the user, providing the valuable insight into the sentiment expressed in their review. The execution of the project. To execute the project, first we need to open the code folder. This is the code folder containing of various files within it. The template folder containing of HTML document within it, and the app is an py file which contains the information related to the front-end logic. It includes the code written in Python that handle the server-side operations such as processing the user request, generating the dynamic content that to be rendered in the HTML template, and the badly clean and the data or of the data sets that are used pre-processed for the project, and the CV and the model of the pickle files that contains the algorithm information within it. It is loaded into the project code during the runtime to utilize the trainer model for the various tasks, such as making the prediction on the new data or performing a specific operation. And the notebook is an IPYNB file which contains the combination of code, graph and output all in one place. It allows the user to write and execute the code in the individual cell, making it a popular choice for the data science. And to execute the project, we build a Flask framework as a front end. For the execution, we need to copy this code folder path and then open the Anaconda prompt. Here, we need to change the location of the disk to F because our code folder is present in F disk. Then write a command cd space and paste this address. By this, it will change the directory to the code folder path. And then click on enter button. After this, we need to write a command that is python space app.py. By using this command, it will execute the Python script and perform a runtime check for the syntax errors or the logical issues. And then click on enter button. After running the app.py file, the Flask framework will host the application locally at the default address like this. We need to copy this local link and paste it on any of the web browser. I prefer to use Chrome. I'm pasting this link and click on enter button. Here we redirected to this page where it contains of dialog box. Here we need to enter the tourist review. The hotel is good. Traveler bus and accommodation is excellent. And then click on predict button. Here the review is predicted as positive. And we enter the any other review as of the tourist guide is very rude and the accommodation is also not good. And then click on the predict button. Here the review is predicted as negative. In this way we can review the tourist by the message with the help of ML and NLP. In conclusion, our project successfully demonstrated the effectiveness of LSTM and RNN algorithm in handling the sequential data and capturing the temporal dependencies. By leveraging this advanced technique, we developed an accurate predictive model with wide range application in NLP, speech recognition, and the time series prediction. The outcome highlights the importance of LSTM and RNN in enhancing the sentiment analysis and the decision-making process across the various domains. As we conclude our project, we recognize the immense potential of these algorithms to drive the innovation and address the complex challenge in the field of machine learning and artificial intelligence, paving the way for the future advancement and the applications.
Thank you for watching video. For more projects, please visit our website www.trueprojects.in. For updates on latest project videos, please visit True Projects YouTube channel and subscribe.